An orange air quality alert is in effect for much of Metro Atlanta tonight, and you're taking a live look from our tower cam pointing towards the city right now. You can see that thick haze covering the buildings.
Yeah, many of you sending us your photos inside the 11 Alive Storm Trackers Facebook group, showing your views of that haze all day long. The smoke has created some really cool colors to see, but this is really something that we all need to be aware of and use caution against if you're outside. We have team coverage for you tonight. Our Beth Yates sharing how to make sure that bad air isn't trapped inside of your home. Yeah, but we're first going to begin with Chief Meteorologist Chris Holcomb with the latest on this threat.
Yeah, you mentioned the code orange air quality alert. That usually means unhealthy for sensitive groups, and that covers all of Metro Atlanta. But what I want you to see here, the sensors that we are monitoring right now from Air Now, Georgia, showing red in Atlanta, also up in Gainesville and in Athens. That means that the air is unhealthy, not just for sensitive groups, but for all of us. And it's the particulate matter that is in our atmosphere right now, thanks to the smoke from the Canadian wildfires. Now, this has been with us since yesterday, and we do expect to see a little bit of relief out there. Here's a live look. This is our camera in downtown Decatur looking toward downtown Atlanta, and you can see that smoke and haze that is limiting that visibility a little bit. But here's what we're going to be watching through the nighttime hours tonight and through the day tomorrow. You can see the intensity of that smoke over us right now, but we expect that to clear out a little bit tonight. That all depends on a rain system that's up in Tennessee right now as to whether or not that is going to make it into our area. So we do see some relief coming in, but we've been telling people all along to stay inside to avoid that smoke. But I want to take you to Beth Yates right now. She joins us live. And Beth, we're hearing now that even though this is clearing out, some of that bad air could still linger inside of our homes.
That's exactly right. What I'm being told that indoors is only good if you have the right air filter. In fact, what they're telling me is that much of that air pollution could get trapped indoors and cause even more problems.
It looks a little grayish, the sky does.
Greg Coates is among those concerned by the haze and poor air quality resulting from the smoke from the Canadian wildfires moving south.
It's a big problem. It's hard for you to get the proper oxygenation. And with kids, that can impair your growth. You can have asthma attacks. You can have shortness of breath.
Dr. Kevin Stevens Sr. is the Chief Medical Officer at United Healthcare Southeast. And he says the code red alert issued by the Environmental Protection Agency means the air quality is unhealthy and everyone should limit their time outdoors. But researcher Richard Johnson says we should also be concerned with the air inside.
We're in a sea of the outdoor air. So what's in the outdoor air, unless it's changed something by what they do with the indoor air, it's going to be in the indoor air.
Johnson says the current particles in the outdoor air will get trapped indoors for much longer periods. And in those cases, the health implications are much greater.
Larger particles can get down into your lungs and into your piping, but the real small particles can get down into the alveoli where you exchange the oxygen with your blood. So if they're carrying poisons of some form or toxins of some form, they can get into your blood and go to any of the other organs that you have.
And Johnson adds it can increase your risk of many diseases, in some cases by 25%.
But just the particle counts themselves can have an adverse effect, say, on kidney disease, diabetes, stroke, heart disease.
Now, officials say how you protect yourself is as simple as wearing a mask, and inside they want you to get the air filter, the HVAC filter, that can capture the smallest particles. Sending it back to you guys while I go get my mask and get out of this air.
All right, Beth, that's some really interesting information to know there. Now, here is what's going to help us, we hope, tonight to help cool us off a little bit as well as clear out our air a little bit. We're tracking these showers and storms. Now, you know, you kind of have to be careful what you wish for here because some of these are very strong. They're causing severe thunderstorm warnings throughout much of Tennessee. We expect those to move into northwest Georgia later tonight, and some of our counties in northwest Georgia are now included in a severe thunderstorm watch. That is going to be in effect until 11 o'clock tonight. It's mainly for Catoosa County, Dade, Walker, also Chattooga County. Now, we expect those storms to weaken somewhat as they move closer to Atlanta, but there should be enough wind or outflow with them to help us clean out our air a little bit. We'll talk more about that. Plus, we're going to join meteorologist Andrew Wilson out live to talk more about this heat in just a few minutes.
And you can stay weather aware by downloading the 11 Alive News app. All you have to do is scan that QR code you see right there on your screen, and then you can download it for free. Make sure to set up weather alerts for your area.